Hello and welcome. This is Robin number 15, and it's a pretty good book. I tell you, I think Robin is the best book DC has going. At least out of like the main DC universe stuff. This book is just fantastic. We start off with a fun action sequence of well, no, I guess we start off with like a tense situation here in a DEO field office with Talia al Ghul being interrogated by Dr. Whoever. And there's some juicy stuff here, and it sets up what happens later in the book. Absolutely fantastic. Then Robin is beating up some clowns, and we're going to flip over to like 2-page spread here because I really like this little action sequence in the top left. I like that they rolled in a clown car, and that clowns kept piling out of this, and Robin goes, "That's weird," as they're surrounding him. You know, like 20 clowns just piled out of that little teeny car. I loved it. It's so stupid. I loved it. I think that's kind of like the best kind of comic book material is when it's so stupid you love it. This is just it's a great little bit of action. In fact, this whole sequence here fighting the clowns is just what's there is great. And the clown's like, "We got you outnumbered now." And then of course you know what's about to happen, right? You know, Batman and everybody else piles in. You have a little fracas for like a page. Let me skip forward a little bit. Talia escaped from custody. Bum bum bum. And it's a setup for something that happens even later in the book. But as part of the escape scene, and here's like a 2-page spread for Black Adam. We're promoting a comic book and a movie. Wow. So Batman and Talia are like, "Hey kid, we want you to come with us. You know, pick which parent you like." Never do this to your kids. Never, never ever do that to your kids. That's a bad idea. And Damien here, he has the wherewithal to be like, "No. How about I go with neither of you?" And so it's like, you got to respect my choices. And of course, they're finally like, "Yeah, of course. But Talia needs to go back into custody." "Do I?" "Bum, bum, bum. Dad, for me, let her go. Goodbye, my baby bird." Splash, she makes her escape. Batman makes his, departure with the little bat grapple, as you do when you're Batman. So I think the cover, maybe, is a little overdramatic. Death to the family, because that's not really what's going on here. But it's that, if you look at the shadows, that's got to be Talia on the left, right? Like, that looks like long hair. That's actually pretty good. That was pretty good. Which would mean that's, Bruce? Can't tell. Anyway, I really like the cover. The interior art is gorgeous. The pacing is absolutely perfect. We get, like, a twist. Robin goes back to that island, the Lazarus Island, where they were beating everybody up, in the tournament, when they were doing the whole Mortal Kombat thing in, like, the first 10, 12, whatever issues. Those are golden, by the way. That first story arc in this series, boom, you get a second thumbs up. That's 2 thumbs ups in one video. Like, that's how you know it's quality stuff. But that was all really great. Robin goes back to his little island. I would show you the pages, but I don't want to, show too many pages of the book off because I showed a lot of the book. And he's talking to Connor, and they're talking about how they want to make the island like a refuge for people that are like them and stuff. And then something else happens, like as we get towards the end of the book, and it's just fantastic. The pacing is great here. This, I'm sure, wraps up, events and stuff in the past, and it's setting up the next story arc, which apparently involves Flatline. Should be cool. Should be really cool. I'm hype. I read a comic book. I read a modern comic book, and I got hype. I didn't get confused like Draculina. I didn't go, "Nothing happened in this book," like Berserker. No. I got hype. I got maximum hype. That's what I feel about Robin right now. This miniseries, it may have had like 1 or 2 issues where it was kind of like, I don't know about this. But the rest has been solid gold. And this issue, pretty good, because it really gets into the family dynamics that they all have going on with each other. Even if Ra's al Ghul is apparently dead. Again, this is how many times has he died? Too many. Too many. It's comic books. Nobody stays dead anymore. Bye-bye.